So let's start right here. So if you could just stand up. So, yeah, so that the person with the mic knows who you are. There we go.
My name is Shiza Thompson. I'm from Malawi. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you for elevating that 30 million to 1.1 billion. But what I wanted to ask you is, I believe we have guys here that are starting from the scratch. They didn't have the opportunity to have that money to start their business. If it is in your case that there was no that money, would you be a billionaire? And if your answer is yes, how would you advise the guys that are starting from the scratch that are here?
Oh, good question.
Definitely, I did have an advantage that my father was a rich man, reasonably a rich man, and then I got this fantastic education. I think capital is important, but I don't think I would have reached where I would have reached today if it wasn't for capital. And the time when I went back to Tanzania, the banking sector liberalization was delayed in East Africa. So I remember 1999, I walked into a Barclays bank, and the paid-up capital of Barclays Bank is $2 million, and the maximum they can lend me was 20% of the paid-up capital, so it was $400,000. I realized that I was never going to get anywhere with the $400,000. And so I started looking for solutions. And that is why I mentioned ethicalness, your word. You know, even when you give your word, even if you're losing money, you make sure you adhere to your word. So I actually started coming to South Africa and knocking in doors, and people, I could feel what they're saying. You know, look at this guy wearing a suit, talking big stories. Why should I lend him money? But I kept on coming, and finally I broke through. I got a couple of $1 million. I was lucky at the right time, at the right place, with interest rates being low, and started off with a few $1 million, and now we have signed $250 million of syndication. So yes, money makes money, but specifically with only my father's wealth, I don't think I would have got where I would have got today. You have to be able to access capital. And with today, I think it is important that yes, once you have a fantastic idea and you're a fantastic executioner of that idea, I think there's many startups that are getting funded big time. Startups that are losing money. In the past, when we were young, you go to someone and say, look, I have this business, and I'm losing money, and I foresee losing it for 5 years, and you invest in my money, he'll tell you to go to hell. Today, you have this big startups. I think I was in this CEO conference, and I gave one of these awards to this company that is projecting to lose money for the next 4 or 5 years, and they're raising rounds and rounds of capital. So I think capital accessibility today is far more easier but you just have to believe in your idea, and you have to work hard, and you have to keep on going at it.